What's going on, guys, and welcome to the 14th week of investing on our channel. It is Monday. No, it's not. It's Tuesday because I'm at Disney World. So this video is going to be a little wonky. I'm actually using a MacBook. I'm not on my, normally I make these on my gaming PC with cameras and stuff. I'm just holding a MacBook. I'm at the business center at my Disney hotel. It's the Pop Century. This is the business center. It just doesn't feel very businessy to me. There's no even really where to sit other than this little chair that I found because my computer's not going to fit on that little shelf right there. So I'm going to try to find somewhere that's maybe just more Disney-y than here if I can. And, maybe we can find a place to actually shoot this video, go through some trackers, see what's going on with the channel. And, we'll take it from there. All right, guys. So I have settled in on this park bench next to this big 8-track. We've got a Corvette, Goofy with a surfboard, and a giant yo-yo. So this is where we're doing our market check-in today. It's a little bit different ambience. Sorry for the camera being shaky. Hopefully it won't matter as much. I'm literally just holding my MacBook trying to balance it, but so we're gonna go through our channel tracker like always. It's gonna be kind of a shorter video. I've been making shorts as we're kind of trying to get stuff done at Disney World. It's tough with a 3-year-old, but it's been a good time so far. So we're gonna dive in and see what's going on. All right, guys. So bear with me because MacBooks are garbage. But here we go. So it is April 4th of 2024. Wait, I'm on vacation, so I'm not even looking. Although I probably feel like I lost 5 pounds yesterday. I think we did like 21,000 steps or something. We just kept going back and forth and back and forth. They have this lightning lane thing at Disney, so you just kind of get on whatever ride you can, regardless of the flow of the park. And we went on a lot of rides yesterday, so it was awesome. We did the what's it called, Rise of the Resistance. It's a new Star Wars ride, and that thing was insane. And with the lightning pass, we just like walked on. It was fantastic. The line was like 3 hours, and it went like, I don't know if you guys know Disney. I don't, but like they have different worlds. They have like the Star Wars world. They have the Muppet world, all like that. The line for the Star Wars ride was so long that it went into the Muppet world. It was nuts, and we just like walked on. It was awesome. But aside from that, I feel like just carrying Jaden everywhere, I probably lost 3 pounds yesterday. Like I had muscle definition on my left side when I woke up because I carried him with my left, and my back was just killing me. It was brutal. But luckily we boxed, so that helps with the endurance of Disney. Anywho, so our investment balance on this portfolio, guys, we're up to $3,720.50. The whole premise of this channel is investing $50 every day, Monday through Friday. I set up automated investing through Sofi, which makes it easy while I'm at Disney. Total dividends earned, we are at $20.24 of dividends earned. So that's pretty cool to see a little bit of growth there, even while at Disney. Total growth, we are down $143.89 year to date, so not bad. We scooped up a lot of dividends on the cheap, and now the market's coming back up a little bit. YouTube income, we've made $100 so far this year, which is good because we're a new channel that started this year. Total views, we're at 174,174. Kind of fun to see like a repeating number there. I like the patterns. I like the symmetry. It's cool. And then total watch hours, we're at 3,603.9. So not a lot of stuff going on as far as the channel. I made the wrap up on Friday for last week, and then basically was like stuck traveling and on planes and juggling toddlers. So not a lot of content creation, but today we're going to Magic Kingdom, so we should be able to get some pretty cool videos out there. I will say we'll see how that goes. I just made a short because I'm trying to find breakfast. They don't have iced coffee at Disney World. This is the craziest thing I've ever heard, but there's no iced coffee. So I had a cup of ice and poured coffee in it, and now it's watered down and gross. But yeah, no iced coffee at Disney World. So if you're going there, be prepared for that. But we are going to take a look at SoFi, or not SoFi. We're going to look at Seeking Alpha just to track a couple things, and then we're going to dive into SoFi for something I've wanted for a long time. But Seeking Alpha. All right, so we're going to sort this out by dividend date, just to go through some data here. Now, this is where I track my portfolio. I think that I hope this isn't that this is trailing by one day, and there's a reason why. But some new dividends were announced, which is great. We're going to take a look at those. First and foremost, I want to take a look at AT&T. They just announced their dividend payout. So let's take a look here. Dividends. All right, so they're going to be paying a 28-cent dividend based on Thursday. So 4/6/23. They're going to pay that out May 1st. So yeah, pretty cool to see that 28-cent dividend get announced. A lot of people are kind of wavering on like whether or not that was going to get paid or what that was going to look like. But 28 cents, we've got quite a few shares of AT&T, so that should be a payday for us. I don't know why Seeking Alpha looks different on a MacBook than it does on a PC, so bear with me, guys. Yeah, I mean, so 28 cents per share on that should be a pretty good. I want this. Should be a pretty good day for us. 17.2 shares. Yeah, that's going to be a payday. So that's exciting to see. JetQ, they announced that they took their snapshot yesterday. We should be getting paid out on that Thursday. So on the 6th. Let's see what JetQ is going to pay us out. Everyone knows I love JetQ. So they're going 45 cents a share. So that's good. Not a payday like the other one, but a decent payday. Let's look at their dividend history. This, I don't want to call it a slowdown, but it kind of feels like a slowdown. Historically, if we look through, oh, well, there is no historical. We're not even a year old yet. So never mind. I can't say anything about it. Uh, all right. Sorry. It's early and I have no iced coffee. Graham Staffen would be rolling in his grave right now, but he's alive, so he's not. Sorry, Graham. Anywho, so looking here, decent dividend. I mean, 45 cents is pretty good. That's nothing to shake a stick at. Yeah, 45 cents, nothing to shake a stick at there. So, decent pickup. And then the reason for my concern, okay, going back to this ex dividend date. If you guys follow the channel, there's something that usually happens when JetQ announces their dividend, and that's that JEPI announces their dividend. These are both JP Morgan Equity Premium Income ETFs. The difference between JEPQ is it's their NASDAQ Equity Premium Income ETF versus JEPI is just JP Morgan Equity Income or Equity Premium Income ETF. Whew, mouthful. But yeah, the tricky thing with that is they normally announce at the same time. So I'm surprised that they haven't announced a dividend. I looked everywhere, I couldn't find it. Granted, I gave that about 4 minutes of looking, so maybe they did, and it's just not readily available or easy to find. But yeah, that's a little you know strange, I guess I'll say. What else is strange is MPW. MPW is always strange, guys. So on MPW, right? We've got quite a few shares of MPW now just because of the price of it. When you buy something every day for $5 and it drops down to like $7, you're buying a lot of it. So MPW, that's not a great looking chart. Year-to-date chart, not great, but let's look at the month chart here. So drop down, you can really see, at $7.22 being the low, or $7.10 was the low, I guess. We're back up in like the upper eights, mid eights. There's been a lot of chaos here. There's people trying to sue them for stuff. They sold off 1.2 billion dollars of their assets in Australia. But now they're suing as a counter sue, just saying like, guys, what are you talking about? We're fine. They're trying to buy back our faith a little bit. So that's a good thing. Love to see that. Guys, if this goes back up to like 17, 18, like I think it would, or and like I said, I thought that it would. I think we're in for a massive payday, so that's pretty exciting. The comments on my MPW videos are just so funny to me. Like when it's down, people are like, "I hate you, you're the worst," and then one guy who I agree with, right? There's a comment I just got on it the other day. He he was like, dude, like, you're spot on. Maybe a tad too early with it, but that's okay. We appreciate the insight. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably the right outlook. Sometimes something mathematically looks good, and you got to take into effect that people panic. So I thought the panic had already happened. It hadn't fully, but that's okay. Panic, it's tough to time. People are not logical, and that's okay. So yeah, we were a little early on the call there. We're buying it every day, so I don't care. And it looks like that's gonna hopefully prop up for a resurgence. So we'll see. Um, but just taking a look at everything else here, we'll sort by value just to get like a snapshot of who's doing what. So we got SCHD leading the way. We got $652.40 to that. They did pay out their dividends, so that was nice. We got Realty Income Corporation pulling up right behind it at $643.25. We got Pepsi at $345.67. Pepsi doing awesome with the growth. Yeah, so we're actually up year to date on Pepsi, like Pepsi's up year to date, which is great for us because when it was down like 4%, we were up year to date on it. Procter and Gamble, right there neck and neck with Pepsi. These guys basically perform the same, which is awesome. Although year to date, one's up and one's down, which we can see here. AT&T, we got that big dividend coming up. We talked about that. Jeppy, again, I don't know why Jeppy hasn't announced their dividend payout this month. It's a little concerning. Hopefully they do that today or tomorrow. JEPQ, we're going to get a boost of JEPQ today because there's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and we're going to do that right now. BlackRock 314, MPW 252.56, and NASDAQ at 126. So of these stocks, we don't buy JEPQ every day and we don't buy NASDAQ every day. Those just exist in the portfolio, but soon they won't. And now we're going to jump into SoFi. Guys, if you want to see how easy it is to sell shares of stock, you go to sell. Market's closed. We're going to sell $126.27. It's going to say liquidate position. That's how it knows we're selling all of our shares. We're going to click sell all. We're going to place the order, and our trade is scheduled. All right, so I'm doing this video early in the morning. It is 7:48, so that's not going to go in right away. When the market opens at 9:30, it's going to sell off, and then I will later today buy more JEPQ because JEPQ is the bee's knees, or at least I think. But I am not a wealth manager. I'm not a career counselor, financial advisor. I'm just a guy sitting in a park bench next to Goofy in a Corvette in front of a giant 8-track, rambling about my portfolio. So with that, guys, I wish you happiness, health, and wealth as always. I'm going to try to do or I should be able to do a check-in on Friday. And, there's no outro to roll because I'm on a MacBook. So have a good night. I don't even know how to close this thing because MacBooks are terrible. Hold on. Oh, God. I think I'm going to leave this ending to the video.